One thing is common to all of us is that everyone among us is deserve life, right? And the relationship is one of the most important dynamic of our life. I'm not talking about human to human relationship, but I want to address our existential reality from tiny atom to huge cosmos. Because if you want to build any foundation, you must aware about your territory. And the foundation is not a strong foundation unless and until it's supported with the strong pillars, right? So ladies and gentlemen, let's understand 3 strong pillars to build any relationship. Let's move to the first one, pillar of acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean to letting go and walking away. It is a wonderful key to open the closed door of opportunity in any relationship. If you accept people around you, if you accept situation around you, it means you are willing to take next step to go ahead. If you can't accept, it means you cannot build that relationship. And once you can't build anything, then forget about how to strengthen it. But the important question is what to accept in relationship, right? See, we must understand we all are made up of same materials, but we all are different in form of everything what we have. Different look, different choices, different mindsets, the way of behaving, and the most important thing, different strategies to deal with our surrounding. And human psychology says that you can easily relate it to those people who are quite similar to you. But selection of relationship on basis of your similarity will always make you limited. So if you accept everything what life offers you, that will give you ultimate freedom. And in this way, you can expand your territory to build so many relationships. Now, let's give it support with the second pillar, pillar of commitment. Commitment means agreement or promise. But why it is so important? Commitment in relationship is very important because it will help people to keep motivated and reminding the appropriate behavior regarding so and so relationship. If you committed in relationship means it indirectly shows your honesty that deliver sense of security and trust to your relationship. You must understand commitment is a one and only fertilizer to your land of value system. It is so strong that anyone can feel that essence of oneness to our existential reality. Or I would say, Mother Teresa is the greatest idol to commitment in relationship. Imagine one simple middle class teacher became a life giver. She showed herself for humanity without any expectation. But again the same question, what to commit in relationship? Again it depends what kind of relationship you have. It could be anything. It could be watering or planting tree. It could be feeding little pets. It could be laughing with children. It could be taking care of needy one or giving your precious time to your family members. So, commitment in relationship, it could be anything. Because being a human is a highly evolved species, our territory is limitless. Now let it give support with the third pillar, that is a pillar of freedom. Freedom doesn't mean that you let people do whatever they want to do. No, not at all. Please don't misunderstand with this word. I am talking about your freedom. But before we understand freedom in relationship, we must understand one rule, that any relationship is born to fulfill hidden expectations. I repeat, any relationship is born to fulfill hidden expectations. So I would say freedom in relationship defined as a not to expect the same way of acceptance and commitment what you believe. People are different. Let them decide to their frame to show their commitment and acceptance in relationship with you. Right? So this is the real freedom in relationship. Or you can understand this way also. You can make smile people by helping them out. But at the same time, you may have a wonderful smile on simply greeting, "Have a nice day." So, acceptance, commitment, and freedom are strong pillars to build a relationship. Now, let me remind our journey from tiny atom to huge cosmos. Remember about your childhood and tell me about your favorite toy. What was so special between you and your favorite toy? You can make the profound relationship with tiny toy, which is non-living object made up of few atoms. So this is the right time to remind you that you can make n number of relationships surrounding you. We can have a profound relationship with nature because the air we breathe, the water we drink is given by nature. We can have a profound relationship with animals because they are part of our ecosystem, because we are sharing the same planet, right? And about human to human relationship. Humans who have a strong emotions and feelings like us. I don't need to teach you how to behave with them. So we'll meet you soon with new learnings. Till that, be blessed with your divine health.